Hey guys, Missy Kane here. So glad you're tuning in to Fit and Fun. We're going to have an awesome show. We're going to do some core strength training, a little bit of kettlebell, which is fun. You don't have to have a kettlebell, just a weight would be great. And we're going to talk about all the things you can do in East Tennessee on the waterways and climbing and fit and fun things to do. Because Ed McAlister is a fit and fun guy, right?
Try to be. Still at it after all these years.
And you are still running. And I used to run, and I'll see Ed running.
I can almost go to sleep running.
That's dangerous. Let's not try. Don't try this at home.
I shouldn't say that.
Ed McAlister, tell everybody what you do, and you've been at it for a while.
Yeah, I own River Sports Outfitters, and we've been around, 33, 34 years, I guess. And we have a big community outreach program, boating, biking, climbing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we have rental locations at 4 spots. So, that's what it's about.
Yeah,
get outside and live your passion.
That's what I love to do. I love it. We got a few pictures that I had, I think Brooke sent them in for me over from River Sports of all the things that you can do. All ages you can do, and all abilities. I know Carly Pearson, a friend of mine, is Miss Tennessee. She's like a Paralympian type of person, and she comes over and climbs. But you have Thursday night rides. That's one of your rides. I'm going to come over this Thursday and ride.
It's a greenway ride. Nobody gets lift. We just go out and have fun, follow each other. We'll ride an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what people want to do.
And you've got places like at Iams, with Corey, you can.
Oh, yeah.
And they got restrooms down there now, too.
Yeah, I know. They're great. We rent boats there 7 days a week. We have mountain bikes there.
It's
and then
beautiful.
Up at the Nature Center, you can rent a greenway bike. So that's a very popular place.
Yeah, I was with my biggest winter team, and it's very affordable now at Iams, too. Iams and where you are, too. You do also trips, don't you? Greenway trips?
We do.
Blue Way trips?
Yeah, I think our, most fun trip right now is we have a concession with the state parks at 7 Islands, birding refuge.
Oh, I love that.
And that is a beautiful float trip. It's about 2 hours,
I want to do that
standard little trip, or you can get more aggressive and go to Douglas Dam and come down to 7 Islands, which is about 4 hours.
And I love what Ed's been doing for years. A lot of people are picking up on it. Charity pint nights.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
We started
and let's do some big rotations as we're warming up here. But you do that for all different causes. I know Legacy Park's been one.
Yep. We have a new charity each month. We have a vendor that cooperates and helps us, buy the glasses and the beer. And 100% of every cent that comes in goes right back out. And,
that's a great idea.
We've had everything from the bear rescue to, like I said, Legacy Parks to
Vibes group. I'm involved with the Vibes group. We're going to do a couple of lunges back and forth now, warm us up. But the Vibes group, visually impaired, Sue Buckley in the group.
Yep.
I came to that one too there. Great idea. And it's smart for you guys. You're giving out money, but then people go, oh, all right, this is cool. I can get my chacos here, or I can, my kids can do a birthday party at the climbing
center. Yeah, and we give also, in addition, we'll donate X% of any sales that night as well to that charity.
Okay, a few more.
So it's fun.
It's fit and fun. Knoxville has gotten quite a few awards the last few years as far as being a top outdoor community.
Right. I think that's big. It was sort of funny. Way back in the day, we called ourselves the Boulder of the East.
Right. Let's hold this one right here. We're going to hold it out.
Boulder's sort of looked at as the epicenter of outdoor activity, and all of a sudden, little old Knoxville's starting to surface.
Oh, yeah. With our urban wilderness, and let's lift it straight up there. And I know that Bart Carey, a buddy of mine, Bart, a lot of people don't realize all the waterways we have, and we're trying to clean up our waterways to make it more accessible, which is great. Because I enjoy paddling. I get out there. I went to Panther Creek not too long ago.
We just started concessions up there with the state park on weekends. So
beautiful. If you guys live up around Morristown, and it's not a long drive from Knoxville, it's gorgeous up there.
You got some great intermediate beginner mountain biking. You can trail run.
Oh, yeah.
You've got boating.
Right.
It's a great place to go
I think our state parks, we love our Smokies, but our state parks,
state
Cumberland.
Parks are super.
We're going to be at Cumberland Mountain Park together for a Tennessee Brat Ride.
A little bit of bike riding.
Let's get a little water, and then we're going to get right to it, guys. Grab a weight if you have one, or a kettlebell, either one. Or if you have like a detergent bottle filled up, make sure the top's on good, you could use that. All right, I'm going to show Ed a little bit about kettlebell. I'm going to use it first, and I'm going to give you a weight first, and we're going to switch out. All right, what we're going to do today, our workout's going to be kettlebell core. Kettlebell core. Kettlebell kind of gets that heart rate up, and core, of course, we're going to work on.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you hold that together, and all we're going to do is just go back and forth. And we're not, you don't have to be in the same rhythm as, everybody's going to have a different rhythm with this. Main thing out there, guys, is have your weight on your heels. And we're going to do about 20 of these, but you'll notice it gets the breathing up.
Well, I noticed a little bit.
Good.
And I don't even smoke.
good form with your back. You want to make sure you're kind of sitting back on it. We'll feel this tomorrow, Ed. We will. And I'm taking people out to the Cove. The Cove is beautiful out there in Farragut. And a lot more trails going on out there, too.
You know what's neat?
2 more.
That's the only, I guess, sand beach in Knoxville.
Oh, yeah.
It's packed
beautiful.
on weekends.
It is.
You may get 3,000 people out there on a Saturday.
It is. I took some Wounded Warrior buddies of mine and some of my friends out there not too long ago, and we paddled. We rented we were canoes, and some of them had their dogs with vests on.
Oh, I know.
With canoes, but then we did that and went to Lakeside Tavern. What a great day.
Great little paddle up and have a snack or whatever.
All right, we're going to put that down. And then I'm going to fix this for you. We're going to go down and do our basic core plank. So you all come down with us, and you can do it either like a push-up, or we're going to hold this about 20 more seconds. Good form here. It doesn't look hard, but it is after 10 seconds, right? Keep breathing.
Somebody said do this a couple of minutes once, and it was hard.
I'd rather kind of make it into sets. So we're going to do like 20 seconds at a time. Because if it's so hard you hate it, you won't do it again. You know, so if it's not that hard.
No, it's really nice.
And you'll see people on your paddle boards doing yoga on paddle boards, right?
Yeah, we do that over at Imes. We're getting ready to start back at the Cove.
All right, good job, y'all. Back up. All right, now we're going to switcheroo. I'm going to have you try the kettlebell this time.
Okay.
And I'm going to try the weight. Here you go. We're going to do the same thing, 2 sets of everything. So same thing, those just swings. Start with your legs. It's kind of like paddling. People think paddling's all arms. It's not, is it?
No, it's really interesting. When I teach paddling, I'll tell people, you don't use your arms, you use your thighs and your core. And they'll look at you like, what do you mean? Well, the arms are the weakest muscles in your body compared to thighs and core. And that's where body rotation is important.
And so like this, you got to start with a kettlebell. Starts with your lower. You're trying to get those hips come up like a shot putter, like coming up quick, and just follow through with your arms. About 3 more. Good job. 2 and 1. All right, set that down. Back to the plank. 20 more seconds of a plank. One time, I don't know if Ed even knows this, but they did a special, Emily Stroud, a special on the Vibes group doing rock climbing indoors.
Oh, I know. That's fascinating.
My father-in-law was here, Jim, and he's blind.
Yeah.
And he got all the way to the top.
Wow.
75 years old.
Wow.
Blind, and he was so proud of himself. So you see that at your place. You know, it's not just for kids, right?
I remember seeing TSD came over years ago, and I heard them tapping, you know, on the wall and the vibrations.
Right. Yeah.
Because they couldn't hear.
Right. So they could do that.
But they could feel it.
5 more seconds, guys. You're doing good out there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Up. Let's get a little bit of sip of water, everybody. Important to stay hydrated. Whew. And sometimes y'all can find me on Facebook and all that. And if you want to get in touch, too, I usually try to keep Greenway and Blueway maps at my office to give out. And you got them at the store and all of our stores all around East Tennessee. We got a lot of Mastas out there. All the other stores will carry them.
And they'll show you exactly where you can put in and take out, where it's safe and it's public, and you don't get a ticket.
All right. Okay, so we did the double on this one. We're gonna switch arms every time, so it's gonna look like this. We're gonna switch that kettlebell, same motion with our lower body, but we're doing a single arm kettlebell swing.
You ever thrown one of these things when you missed it?
That would be like the Highland Games, wouldn't it? Then
well, I noticed the camera guys over there ducking every time you throw that right arm up.
Richard's going, don't throw it this way. Good job, everybody. About 15 more seconds. But you can tell your breathing gets up on this. A few more. All right, set them down. All right, on this one, we're going to do a side plank. So I want y'all to get on our left side down here. And we're going to do 2 times 15 seconds. So it's going to look like this. And put your arm down like that. I'm going to stack my feet like this. And all we're going to do is lift up for 15 seconds, come back down for 2, then go back up. So it's going to be up, and we're holding it for 15 seconds. Good job. We're going to do it just 10 to 15 seconds twice because it's a little harder.
Yeah, everything's scooting. My feet are going one way and the pad's going the other.
And come back down for a second. In between, we're going to stretch out that quad. Do you stretch, Ed?
Oh.
You forget to stretch, don't you?
I never stretch.
And we need to.
I hate to admit that to anybody.
Well, as
I'm stiff as a board, but I need to.
I've gotten where I don't do my quad enough, and I love to bike, and I love to hike, and I need to stretch out my quad. All right,
after you do all the other stuff, it seems like stretching is a little bit.
Well, we're hyper, so we forget to do that.
But the older you get, the more you need to stretch.
All right, 10 more seconds on this. Good job out there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. One more stretch. Getting that quad stretched out. Good job. You know, I know that West High School, you've got different schools around town that have outdoor clubs, right?
Oh, yeah. There's like 14, I believe, 14 or 15 schools that have high school climbing leagues.
That's so cool. And then also with East Tennessee doing a lot more mountain bike trails, we have a mountain bike team right at South Doyle.
Yeah.
That's so cool. All right, a little drink of water. And grab that kettlebell. I'll get my weight. So I'm using about a 8-pound weight, and I think your kettlebell's more like about 12. And they don't look that big, but kettlebells get real heavy after a while, don't they?
Yeah, it is heavy. Yeah. I guess it's lead, isn't it?
Yes. And so we're going to switcheroo like this again. So changing that, and make sure your weight's on your heels. Good job.
Yeah, I think it's neat that people are seeing, no matter what you do, that outdoor activities are good for you.
Oh yeah, just getting out in nature is great for you. More studies are about just people healing up, people being sick, and getting out in nature, how it makes them heal quicker, have a better immune system.
You know, there was a big study done years ago, 2 years ago, by the Outdoor Industry Association, and it was in like 5 categories. And there's that elite group. You know what the biggest definition of the outdoors was?
What?
Stepping outside,
yeah,
looking at the sun or the clear sky, and breathing fresh air.
Just getting out there.
Just getting out.
You get out there. Where did you just come back from?
Came back from Tetons, Yellowstone, and a 400-mile bike ride.
Yeah, just before a show where
before the buying show.
You get all your new stuff there. Okay, I'm going to switch ones for you so that you can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
So you're going to get on this one. We're going to do the same thing, but we got to switch legs.
Switch sides. Okay.
So we're going to be on us for our right side. Well, you got to stay up with the latest trends. But you know the cool thing about outdoor wear is we wear it all the time now.
I know.
You know, good-looking shirts. Well, my husband got this at your store.
Yeah.
You know, pretty, not just rugged stuff. All right, 15 seconds, guys.
And it's acceptable in the workforce now to wear, you know, casual.
Thank the Lord, because I've dressed like that for years. 5 more seconds, guys. You're doing good out there. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come back down and stretch that quad. I had a little bit of bike accident right there.
Got a chain on there, didn't you?
I was trying to be a good citizen on Bald River Falls Road. I think I invited you one Friday. You were out of town.
You're right.
We went up there, and Jerry Owens was with me, good friend of yours from Channel 10.
Yeah.
And I was going up, and there's people behind me, and all of a sudden there's a huge limb out. We're going to come back up. And so I thought, I'm going to be a good citizen and push that limb because the motorcycle is going to come hit this. When I did, the limb broke, and I fell over and hit my chain.
Have you ever walked that North Bald River Falls Trail?
Part of it, not all of it.
We rode that years ago on a bike.
Oh, like a mountain bike,
crazy.
yeah. 5 more seconds, guys. Ball River Falls is gorgeous, guys, out in Tellico Plains.
I paddled that once, but I didn't paddle the falls.
Well, there's a place called Baby Falls that I've seen people go over.
That's called, that's the upper stretch of the Tellico.
I can't imagine doing that, but I've seen them. You got to be ready for that.
It's all downhill.
Yeah, big falls.
17, so 15 or 16. You got to run it on the left.
Okay, we're going to one more drink of water before we move on. I think Ed thought this was just going to be a interview, but I said, no, we get to exercise and talk about fitness.
It's even better.
All right, back to that kettlebell. I'm going to get that. All right, on this one, I'm going to switch with you and show you what we do first. Clay said, I think we got about 6 or 7 more minutes. On this one, we're going to start out right here, and then we're going to kind of flip it here, up and back down. So we're starting in the squat position. My back of my hand is that way. And then we're kind of turning the hand up, here, and down. But you can do it with a weight, too. I'll just let you keep that weight. It works with a weight, too, at home. You don't have to have a kettlebell. And down. Good job, everybody. I have never been to the crag, and I can't believe I can. Where is the crag? It's close to the Meads Quarry, right?
Yeah, if you walk past the quarry, it's about maybe half mile, but you can come back in on Aberdeen.
Okay.
So the back entrance.
Some of those trails.
And
okay.
this may be a quarter mile.
Okay. 3 more on this side.
Yeah. And we offer climbing there, or you can go climb on your own there. And that's a great example of one of our vendor partners, Patagonia. They gave, I think it was $1,500 or so to help develop that.
Oh, that's neat.
Because they give dealers a environmental grant every year to spend on something good.
And, it's so neat seeing that that's close to TWRA and cooperation with TWRA. There's some trails opened up certain times a year.
Oh, yeah.
I was on a new trail last week over there. That's neat.
Those, what are the things blooming right now?
The sunflowers in the middle of the summer, yeah. Yes.
That's unbelievable.
So we're going to start here, and then we're kind of flipping it here, up and back down. You kind of act like you're keeping the weight or the kettlebell close to your body. You're kind of like only staying about 1.5 inches away from your body the whole time.
You got it totally backwards.
And you guys go to OutdoorKnoxville.com. I always tell people, OutdoorKnoxville.com is a great website that will list like your Thursday rides.
Yeah.
Psychology has a Thursday morning ride.
On it, yeah.
All the different bike shops, hiking clubs,
paddling clubs.
It's a great resource. Ellie's a buddy of mine, Ellie Colquitt, that helps keep that going, and she's a wonderful resource for us. 3 more.
Ellie's great.
She's written the books that you can, I know you've had them.
Yeah, on the road, nice road rides around here.
With little maps in them. Last one.
And they'll take you to some pretty cool places that you didn't know existed.
I just bring a dog whistle to whistle loud if I see a dog. It usually works. So, all right, a little bit of water. Water break here. All right, how much time do we have, Clay? I think you were trying to tell me, and I didn't pay
He had
attention.
his hands in there doing something.
7 minutes. All right, we have time. I'm going to get, will you hand me a black weight? We're going to do some sit-ups a different way. And you get a black weight. We're going to come down like this.
Sit-ups?
Sit-ups?
I've never done sit-ups.
Well, it's going to be fun sit-ups. So what we're going to do is just take this weight for a little bit extra resistance, and we're just going to go back and up. So it's kind of like a mini. Back and up. Good job, everybody. Kind of curling that tailbone under. Pressing up. Bring it together. Press it out. Bring it together. Keep breathing out there. And I guess paddling, you use all your core muscles in the abdomen area paddling. And paddleboarding too, right?
Yeah, particularly in a kayak, you have foot pegs. And you'll put your feet on them.
Right.
And you push, and that transfers the power of your quads up into your core. And then if you use body rotation and not use your arms, you can paddle all day. If you use your arms, you'll be tired in a couple hours.
Okay, well, last one. We're going to hold it right here. And what I want you to do is hold it right in front of your chin. And we're going to twist and back to the center. And all we're doing with our back to make it a little tougher is, instead of being really tall, I'm just leaning back ever so slightly so I can feel it in my core. Good. Don't do too far or you hurt yourself. 4 more.
You know, you can get by with very little equipment and do a workout, can't you? You don't have to have a fancy piece of equipment.
And I think intervals is the way to go, because if you mix it up, it makes it go by quicker. 2 more. Okay, good job, everybody. Let's come on up. And we're going to go last drink of water here. And we're going to go back to that lunge position like this and do a little bit more of some stretching at the end. So we're going to take that up like this. And you'll see people do this on paddle boards, which makes it a little tougher.
You know, if you got water under, you're sort of moving a little bit, yeah, you better believe it's tougher. Good thing about a paddle board, if you get hot, you just fall off.
Oh, yeah. But I see people paddle boarding, and I know John Becker, he
fishes.
Yeah, and he goes out all year round.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody. Other side.
And dogs love to go paddleboarding. They'll sit there happy.
Yeah, I've got a little Yorkie, and he likes it.
My Golden will go, but every now and then she'll get thirsty, so she weighs like 100 pounds. When she leans over to get a drink, you got to be ready.
Good job, everybody. Okay, we're going to do a different one now. We're going to keep in this position. We're going to turn that back foot just a little bit. It's keeping that same position, that lunge, and we're going to another different warrior pose here. And it's a good stretch, too. We're making Ed stretch today, slowing him down.
Helps those running muscles.
And then we can come down. Now, what we're going to do with that front arm is going to come like this, and then try to pull up on the back. This is kind of hard balance one. And you'll feel that in your hip.
Feel it in the back, yeah.
Other side. So, other foot's up, the back foot's turned a little bit, and then we've got the warrior 2 pose. Good. I'm sweating. I'm glistening.
You are. I feel like I'm not working, so I'm not sweating.
Well, Ed still runs. See, you're amazing. You still run. How many years have you been running?
You know, I didn't start till I was a little bit over 40.
Okay, well that.
So I saved all my muscles and knees and joints till later in life. So I'm lucky.
Now we're going to take that arm and kind of put it down to right arm. Let's put that right arm down there. Yeah. Isn't that kind of tough? And look up.
It's amazing. There's some weird stretching going on.
Good job, everybody. All right, we're going to take it down. One more plank set down here, and then we'll stretch our back out a little bit. So we're going to take it down to a nice plank for about 20 seconds. Keep breathing. But, you know, if people would do a plank routine, maybe 5 minutes every night or every other, you'd be really strong, you know?
It does a lot to you in a matter of minutes.
Right. We got about 10 more seconds, guys. You can do it. Nice and flat back.
Maybe we should just do 30. Why not? You know?
All right, 5 more seconds, Ed says. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, all fours, we're going to stretch out that back. So like this, then we're going to do that cat stretch where you're kind of rolling that back a little bit, making a curve in it, and then flattening it out. Good job. And rolling it up.
You know, that's the best stretch to me.
Oh, yeah. Because we all get tense. You're driving in a car, you're on a computer.
When you sit at a desk or something, you get rounded feeling.
That's why we need to get outside, move around. They say that 75% of Americans will have back issues at some time. It's like the most common ailment, but a lot of us just don't move enough.
Yep.
One more time of this. Good job. All right, on this one last plank. We're going to do an easier plank up like this. And you guys can do a plank this way too if you'd rather not go down to your forearms. Got 10 more seconds because we're running out of time on our show. Our Fit and Fun show goes by quickly.
Gosh, we could do another one.
I know it.
Keep going.
Clay's giving us a signal like, no, not today.
Does that mean be quiet and get moving?
All right, come all the way up. All right, I want to thank Ed for coming. As we close the show, we're going to do a little bit of hamstring stretch here. 1 foot up, toe up, and kind of lean forward. Doing good, Ed.
Well, thank you.
You hung in there.
This was great.
Next time, our show for Ed McAlister. He can take it. Good job. Other side. And you guys remember, life's more fun when you're fit. So get outdoors and enjoy it. Get on the river. Get on the mountain. Get out there, paddle, hike, bike.
Or just go sit outside.
Yeah. Better than staying inside of the computer. All right.
Turn that TV off.
Except for when you're watching Fit and Fun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
With Missy Kane.
Or the Olympics.
See you guys next time right here on East Tennessee PBS. See, I sweat. I'm sweating.